Let's set the scene. You're texting someone, great conversation, good vibes, and then boom, they disappear.
Like one day they are good morning, sunshine, and next day, nothing. No text, no explanation.
Yeah, exactly. And the worst part, they're still alive. They're posting stories, they're liking memes and thriving, but just not replying to you.
Or even worse, they keep you on scene.
Yeah, it's like emotional warfare actually.
Exactly.
So, what is ghosting? It's when someone you are talking to, be it platonically or romantically, suddenly disappears or suddenly stops responding. No explanation, no goodbye.
It's like being read on left forever. RIP to my self-esteem.
Oh my god. And here's the crazy part. A study from Michigan University found that rejection and social exclusion activates the same brain areas as physical pain, sheer heartache.
So it's like getting punched on the face.
Yeah.
But instead of bruise, you get trust issues?
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so reason number 1. People ghost because they are terrified of confrontation.
So instead of sending one simple text, they just disappear? Way mature.
I guess it's like common in people having avoidant attachment styles. Like they have hard time with emotional closeness. So instead of facing their feelings, they just run from them.
So they are emotionally allergic to basic communication?
Yes, basically, it seems like that. Okay, so another reason, people think they have too many options or unlimited options. Thanks to these dating apps, ghosting is easier than ever.
Right, because why text someone when you can just swipe on 500 new people?
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it's called paradox of choice, where you have too many options, you become worse at making decisions. So instead of dealing with simple conversations, you just move on.
So ghosting is commitment issues?
Not just commitment, I guess, it's just accountability.
Love is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's be fair. Some people just don't wanna ghost on purpose, but they just suck at texting.
Yeah.
Anna.
Oh my god, true that. Okay, so psychologists call it message or text anxiety, wherein people overthink the response, procrastinate, and feels too awkward to reply later.
At some point, they just accept their fate as a terrible person and don't reply.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes you do want to reply, but you might not be in the right mood or might have thought of replying it later.
It's like when you forget to reply and then it's 6 months.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so if someone ghosted you, don't double text asking why. It's not worth it, okay? Recognize that you don't need to know the reason why ghosting happened to you to be able to move on.
But what if they drop their phone in the ocean? What if they have amnesia?
Okay, so did they get amnesia about their Instagram password as well? No, na?
Well, true that. I'm just delusional.
Okay, so it's not about you. If someone ghosts you, it's usually their emotional immaturity, not your fault.
So don't blame yourself. Ghosting is ghosters' avoidance or lack of communication skills. So it's not your reflection of worth.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you could just reply a year later just to mess with them.
Oh, sounds like petty revenge.
Yeah,
Okay.
not recommended.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, apart from that, learn to set boundaries, decide what you are and what you are not willing to tolerate, and communicate them clearly.
Yeah, and also consider the ghoster's perspective. So, of course, it's not your responsibility to do it, but you can just see the situation from their point of view. Also, it will help you to move on for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we asked our friends to tell their worst ghosting story experiences, and you all did not disappoint.
These are so bad. I'm actually losing faith in humanity.
Okay, so let's begin with the stories. Story 1. It says I ghosted by a co-worker who I saw every single day. We were vibing, had been texting for weeks, even made weekend plans. Then one day, no reply. I thought, okay, maybe they're busy. Next day, still nothing. But here's the thing, they were totally fine at work, chatting with others, laughing, acting normal, just completely ignoring me, like I didn't exist. It was like a horror movie. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's my worst nightmare. Like being ghosted in real life.
That must be crazy, dude.
And you have to see that person like every day for work.
Exactly.
So you know they exist. You know their phone is not in the ocean or have amnesia.
Oh my god. It must be so difficult as like going at work and like seeing
I
that
would be
person.
switching places. I know for sure I would be switching places. At least I would have confronted the guy maybe. I don't know.
And yeah.
Okay, so this guy ghosted me for 4 months. I mean, completely disappeared. No texts, no calls, no updates. I thought he died, moved to another country, or got just abducted by aliens. And then, one random night at 2 a.m., I get a text. Hey, you up?
Okay.
Like the audacity, the shamelessness of this guy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, bro disappeared like side character and now he wants a season finale. Dude, like what?
Yeah, like the sir. You left the group chat. Why are you trying to rejoin?
And like that too at 2 a.m. Like it was not a sorry text. It was like, let's pretend I did not ghosted as a valid text. So,
Yeah, man.
oh my god. Okay, another story. It says, I was talking to this guy for months. He lived abroad and we would text all day, FaceTime at night, share memes, everything. He would say things like, I wish I could see you in person. And one day we will, let's say, go on a real date. I was fully invested. And then one day I found through a random mutual friend that he had come to India. And guess what? He never told me. No text, no call, just vanished.
My god. How is this guy even real?
Okay, so he was texting us at 24/7 and then when he came back to India, he just disappeared, dude. That is so rude, I mean.
Like, did his sim like stopped working in India? Like, is he allergic to the India? Like, does he not want to see her?
This is some crazy stuff, dude.
And girls be wasting their time like 24/7
Yeah.
on this dude. I could never.
Okay, so it's time to wrap up. I hope you got to know something about ghosting and how to deal with that.
Yeah, so I am in disbelief. I may need therapy after this. But yeah, hope you learned something new. And do you have any ghosting stories? Make sure you to tell us in the comments
Yeah, drop
down
it in the
below.
comments.
And make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn
Yeah.
on those notifications, the usuals.
Yeah.
And
See you next time. By the way, we missed Priya.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, get on the dance floor. Background music is. Bless you.